Ready to get underway and towing the slab, Gordon Graceffo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Over to first, one out in the top of the first. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Graceffo measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Fly ball down the line. Nootbaar on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Riley Green. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Arenado squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little high. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Center field, Baez sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Wynn tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 2 down now, and here is Brendan Donovan. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Now fly ball to right center. Scott sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. Second inning here, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Line drive. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Graceffo back to work. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's Baez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Burleson makes his way towards it, reaching for it, and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay, and he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the left fielder, Colt Keith. Just missed. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now, Riley Green. And that misses. 1-0. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's out to center field. Scott on the move. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pajes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the slider just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bunting for a hit. They handle the bunt and get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. There's a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, here comes Torque to the plate. Torkelson, in his 3rd season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. That one ripped, but foul. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out towards left field. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Doubled in his first AB. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force, and that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. That one outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Pop dump. Sweeney. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left side. Keith makes the grab for the 2nd out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and Contreras is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in St. Louis, here's the center fielder, Javier Baez. That's to third. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Kerry Carpenter gets under and pops it up. Arenado in position. Corrals it. And there's 1 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch outside. Misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away.
1 strike. That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air, foul off first. Contreras under it, and he's got it. So digging in, Colt Keith.
Ball's just not carrying to first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's...
Diving stop at second, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Nabs it, and there's one down. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Burleson, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Tigers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they bring on the veteran, Sonny Gray.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Green stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now that third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
One out, runner at second. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air out towards right center. Scott sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Keith under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Victor Scott, the next to hit. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Hit softly on the ground to third. McKinstry zips it across. That ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Gray back to work. Out towards right center field. Scott sizes this one up. And there's 1 down. Elmago coming to the dish. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Carpenter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gleyber Torres. This to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Torkelson takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs. So now the DH spot, Ivan Herrera. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good foul.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Colt Keith. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one's in there, and it's 1 and 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Late with the swing there.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Torkelson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, right side. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. This one looks like trouble. Torkelson on his way to third. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Sweeney in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Torkelson at third. McKinstry on at second with 2 down.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. And that is out of play. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Out to short, win. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he just misses. Flaherty into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And there's the strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Burleson in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Cards trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Phil Maton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Grounds one to short. Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now it's Javier Baez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 3. In the air, out towards left center. Scott makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Nootbaar now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. The 0-2. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nootbaar, the base runner at first with one out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. The Tigers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Contreras now. And that chops in for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.